What's up, YouTube? Corn221 here. I hope that last part wasn't too long for you guys to watch. Anyway, that's a weird way to start off a video. We're continuing the Road to Independence, Chapter 3, the Revolutionary War. And basically, it's been going pretty well. After we managed to get enough to defend Boston, and then get a second army that's now in Quebec, we managed to secure the northern part. We're pushing south. We made kind of like a trade agreement with the Iroquois and with the Cherokee. And we're pushing further south towards the British. Still at war with Spain, which is a little unfortunate. But other than that, it's going pretty well. Washington's army is still based in Philadelphia. I might take him to take out the Iroquois territory here and then give it to the Iroquois just to kind of further our kind of friendship. I really don't want the Iroquois to get involved. They do have a large army here. I can maybe... Particularly relations are a little strained. I'm gonna offer them some China. Trade agreement broken. Plus 15. We'll see if that helps at all in our relations. Really just want peace. I don't need them crashing down on my northern border. So let's end a turn. I didn't end a turn last time. They'll probably come out in Quebec and try to get after me. Or not. They like being under siege. That's cool too. So, literally nothing down here in Charleston, Carolina. I actually really like this idea. Going on the offensive here into the Cherokee territory. Sorry, Iroquois. I'm a little tired right now. So let's see. These guys might try to raid. But I'm keeping these guys under siege. Not going to trust the auto-resolve because they'll get all my men killed. I'm totally content to just let them come out. And not hide. Let's try infiltrating these guys. To see what they have. So they have some basic demi-cannons and mounted tribal auxiliaries. Nothing new. So we need about 8 more territories. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Might have to take out the Cherokee. Or, yeah, we could also get rid of all the British gains in America, which would be kind of fun. That would get rid of their faction. I don't think they own the Bahamas. We do have pirates. Have Hispaniola. How do the French have the Bahamas? Is France at war with Britain right now? They should be. Yes, they are. They have the Windward Islands here also. Ooh, that's a nice little force. Please go take out the Dutch. That would make my life so much easier. Yeah, I like this kind of like scenario thing. I like it. It's good. Okay, I'm just going to train a couple more infantry because I have the cash right now. And kind of lead another smaller army just south to take over the British. Take out the British down there, just keep going. So we're kind of pretty much actually attacking the British at all their points. Besides the far northeast. Just needed just to train a ship after I clear them out of my docks. Yep, Spain, you can raid because I don't know why you're working with the British. You had to give a floor to them. There we go. Easy win there. Hope you guys don't get mad. I auto-resolve certain things, but not everything, that's for sure. It's now in the Iroquois territory. I'm not going to give it to the Iroquois, which actually kind of sounds stupid, but I need the territory right now. And I think their relationship should be a little better. Any gifts appreciated? Not. Oh, state gifts received +3, everybody. Wow. How would you like some jewelry? That should really help once I end the turn. But that was 10,000 for some jewelry. That's some expensive jewelry, guys. Very expensive. Okay, so we're keeping the trade lanes open, which is good. I need to kick the British out of my fishery. I'll train a cavalry to kick them out. So I can move my army up here and attack Newfoundland. So, they're coming out to fight. It's the Battle for Quebec Part 2. Alright, if you watched the series before, you would see my campaign on the Plains of Abraham, which was actually a giant hill that I had to fight up in. It was insane, and there's a lot of French. It was really cool to actually, kind of, I mean, I like these, I like this time in history, and especially because, I mean, stuff happened, where I live, you know, in Virginia and the Revolution. It's very like kind of close to home. I mean, this is still like the East Coast. I've been to a lot of up and down the East Coast, so it's not like it's not like I haven't seen or been to some of these places. Like I've been to Mount Vernon. I don't think I've been to Bunker Hill, which is really breeds hill, but we already went over that. Anyway, the point is that these guys are gonna get destroyed. Quebec, I beat you on an uphill slant. Somehow your topography changed and we were attacked from a different angle. By the way, it was Wolfe. I think it was John Wolfe was his name. John Wolfe was the commander in charge of Quebec for the British that was shot and died. And his last words, I think, were like, "Did we win?" Good man. So let's wait for the British to come out. What would happen if you play this all on regular speed? It'd be kind of boring. A lot of armed citizenry Canadians. That's actually historically true. A lot of the Canadian citizens that were, I don't want to say British implants, but they did not see the revolution as a good thing and would definitely fought against the Americans with the British, saw it as a rebellion. So that's what these guys are representing. They also had a lot of tribesmen, particularly Iroquois, which I guess he's Mounted Tribal Auxiliaries representing. But actually, do they have any regular troops? They don't even have Hessians. They took out their garrison of Hessians. So I shouldn't even be sitting here. Like, they have no regular troops. Let's move out, boys. It's going to be like a glorious kind of ambush against the British here. We're going to be in the trees. It's going to be great. I wonder why the AI doesn't start outside the walls. I'm telling you, if they make Empire 2, that would be amazing. Because then Empire 2 would have, like, I'm sure they'd fix the AI. It'd be probably as decent as Rome's 2's, right? I mean, it's hard to program an AI. I mean, we take, you know, just this game, we probably, video games in general, we kind of take for granted because, like, it takes a ton of work. Just, I mean, I tried making a 2D kind of like, I don't know, I was doing like a make your own game at a camp a couple summers ago, and I was just so bad at it. Didn't understand programming. Like, for someone to make something like this, I mean, it's just amazing. Then you also have the mods and stuff like Darth Mod that can help you modify. Well, Darth Mod will help make the AIs better. But I kind of like this game in the vanilla, even with its little bit of bugs. Guys, you're not gonna win. Guess they want a good death rather than running away. Yeah, look, we got the armed citizenry. So we're in like kind of tighter formations here. But overall, we're able to like get more firepower. And we have them in a bottleneck, really. Totally discharge all these guys. What is stopping us, actually? Charge in, boys. Look at that. See, we don't want a bunch of these guys to come back. Look, they're all fleeing. Guys, this isn't the way to flee. I feel kind of bad just massacring all these armed citizenry. And again, they should be helping us in the revolution, not hurting us. I don't think those guys are going to come back. There's like 9 guys left. Let's go after the couple of survivors. Yeah, this was a total massacre. How do they have good odds? Now they have some irregular, more Iroquois serving with these guys. They have now set up their cannons, though. Okay, well, they're all dead pretty much, except for like 1 guy here, 5 guys there. Who should we send up the wall? These guys are a little over eager to keep pursuing these guys. I'll send some of my men up the wall as well as keep guys at the gate in case they do decide to come out. But as the attacker, I should not have to be climbing up the walls here. Maybe once I see them on the walls, they'll try to come out and intercept me. But we got to get rid of these cannons here. Good. You know what I can do? My general can take on that guy. Actually, yeah, the dragoon should take on these 5 guys, and the general should take on just the 1 guy, so we can come back and help support our troops. They're taking shots, but they haven't hit anybody yet, thankfully. I wonder if these guys will get the clue to go up the wall. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys go up that way. Look, we're like ants. Who's the first man into action? Let's see, let's see. Who's the first one down the ramp? It is the 6th Regiment of Foot. You think they're in combat right now. Charge down, everybody. Who's gonna win the duel? He's like, I'll take all 3 of you on. Oh, maybe not. Run away. Ah! What's he gonna do? He's got his sword. He's like, I don't like these odds. They've sent in the cavalry. Got news for you. We don't have the plug bayonets anymore. We got the ring bayonets, so we can take them off and on. So should be a lot more deadly in combat now. Oh, they're coming through the gate also. Okay, now I can understand a little bit of the pathing errors. We're bringing a decent amount of these guys down the gates. Oh, they have... We must bring the cannon safer. Actually, those are just the limbers. They've completely bottlenecked us at the gate here. So you can see 34 guys are literally holding us all off. So I'm going to do a little trick that works for most Total Wars. Trying to get more guys just to push through the combat here. Okay, at least we're getting more guys through that are getting in the combat there, and we'll start taking some more kills. Go, my brave soldiers! Oh, those guys just routed. Wow, we are just all over this fort. This is quite fun. Taking down Quebec. Heroic victory, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to call yourselves. I'm trying to think of like people like the nation, the gamer tag, what do you call it? What would I have? Because we're definitely not the COD nation, that's for sure. Beast Army from JX. People do stuff like that. I don't know. What would we call ourselves? Feel free to leave a comment in the section down below to see if you have a good suggestion, because I'm not quite sure. So if I were to take that, would I be able to take out both these simultaneously, or would I have to go on that? I don't think so. No, we will take out this army before it goes to try to raid. And we go back to town. Okay, repression building, happiness building, barracks. Retrain you guys. Those guys got destroyed by who, though? Oh, the British. Why can't I have diplomacy with the British? I guess I don't even want you to make peace. I don't think they'd make us make peace, though. I guess it's easier that way. Okay, boys, let's lead the army into the south. And our general is... Never heard of this guy. I don't know. Please, if you know of that guy, please inform me if you know who he is. Now I could just exempt these guys from taxes temporarily and go push to Montreal. That way Washington can take on both of these armies, and then we can, well, this army at Quebec's not going to stay here for very long. We got to keep moving. We got a war to fight, you know. Oh, that's going to hurt some trade. No doubt indeed. Hey, you got another agent. Did someone die? Province of Mackay, that's in Rhode Island. Virginia, got another rake. Oh my gosh, get fire by rank, guys. That would be amazing. Can I upgrade this? These people are pretty happy, so that'll work. I don't even have a cannon foundry in Boston. Enemy British agents at a school in that city. Interesting. They reinforce each other.
Looking and listening.
I'll gladly hold you under siege for a turn. It's not going to hurt anything. Ah, look, another British army. So Quebec. Not too unhappy. Wow, we can make like grenadiers here and some rangers. Let's get some of those troops here. I hate that I have to turn around to beat off a little Indian army here before I go back up to Montreal, because they would completely go that way and try to attack me. See if there's any other British forces. I mostly use these guys just for recon. They're not really good at taking out enemy troops. Well, enemy agents. On a rare occasion. We'll see if the British decide to move. I'm going to build some ships overall. Definitely not at this port, because they'd completely wipe us out. The British have an extremely strong navy, though. I'll give it to them. Like, these guys just blockaded Providence. I mean, I could walk the long way up there, but if I can avoid it, that would be excellent. I might, with these two armies, do a combined attack on the Iroquois and just take these territories out simultaneously. Good, I'm happy you blockaded New York. Wasn't making me enough money anyway. I'm getting 10k a turn, though. New France, are you happy? Because we will, you guys can have some militia. Yeah, I'll have the militia. It'll be good. So, let's see. Do we want to... We'll have Washington get these guys under siege. And these guys will come reinforced. And then the auto resolve will go in our favor easily. I probably lost less men because I did that. Okay, Washington, let's start heading towards the Huron territory. I wonder how are my relations with the Inuits? They really appreciate those state gifts. Now I'm making 10k a turn. I don't mind bribing you a little bit. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't need to bribe all the Indians. Why did I kill a priest? I don't know. That was kind of bad. Well, it's in a video game, so it makes it a lot better than real life, obviously. Speaking of a Spanish army, now like we were talking about that, but... Oh, some grenadiers would be so deadly. I'm going to try to get some of those before they land. You know, Spain had one big army, now they've just kind of stopped sending troops. And I'm just going to keep recruiting some troops around Boston and Montreal. And we'll see if the British did leave there, so I can... They will pretty much get over the religious occupation. I mean, look at the occupation trade. I got to move this army towards Newfoundland and then go into way up here in northern Canada. It's another turn here. It's not. They're not sailing on land, dude. Okay, let's fight this battle really quickly. We're at about 20 minutes here. I do want to finish this battle though. These guys, overall though, Once I broke that British chain around Philadelphia, I mean, it's just smooth sailing, and this is on hard, keep that in mind. I mean, once you give me some money and I can start moving out multiple little smaller armies and stuff, I'll be good. And you saw I have to keep like a little bit garrison when the British were just doing all these raids, to keep little garrisons in the cities, so they just want to take them over. But by getting those cities where they were attacking me, it's really hurt them. I'm trying a new thing here. Oh good, they're actually outside. Okay, so here's what we did. We were protecting ourselves from bullets with the trenches here, right? And then this is kind of going to protect against any cavalry charge with some gaps in between that hopefully the AI doesn't hit. Just in case. But I do have my Minutemen on the flanks because they do shoot a lot faster than these guys because they don't have fire by rank yet, which we're working on now for some research. And they have like some more flintlock armed citizenry. Some South Carolina people. And a bunch of natives. Like, I thought the British on hard would really just get some more line infantry. Because like they haven't all they've really been fighting. I've been fighting a bunch of Indians, you know. The British did have like 1 or 2 armies. Well, they had like 2 major armies, right? In the north and the south. They never really took casualties though. Look how sneaky this guy is. He's like, they can't see me. Hello, cavalry. Look at that reload. It's because I've already done again. Pretty constant fire on these guys. Yeah, these guys are probably the greatest against. Officer, I know you're brave, but the drummer boy is next. You just got shot, so you might want to get off there. That's a glitch in Napoleon and in Empire. Yeah, just the firepower these guys can lay down. Just utterly devastating against these tribal auxiliaries. Yeah. My men are all kind of jumping on the trench, which isn't good because, you know, the trench does provide a decent amount of cover. A decent amount of cover there. These guys are going to come into the range of our guys. I did lose quite a lot of men there just because these guys, the full volley, you know. But now we're focusing on the tribesmen here. Some brave... Oh, we got like weeping willows here. These guys are charging. Unbelievable. They're charging my... Open fire, boys! Yeah. Only 2 kills, though. Surprising. I think... Oh, they're coordinating their charge of their armed system with these guys. Not bad. You know, why am I taking casualties? I can just charge all these guys. What's the point of doing a shootout? Let's go, 3rd Minutemen. These guys are running away from my guys. Guess they didn't like that combat. You're wavering. I got news for you. You're definitely gonna rout when we start shooting into you. Bam. So the British are on the run. Really, just overall, they're on the run. Throughout the colonies. I mean, we're just taking Georgia, right? Let's take Georgia after this, and then we've got the original colonies back. Insecure. I mean, we're pushing to Canada. We've taken over Montreal and Quebec. Heading towards central Canada. Oh, brutal. Come on, guys. You have bayonets. I think they're shooting into our own guys, which isn't good. I love how the guys on horse got, you know, got caught by guys on foot. And we're kind of tired. Okay. Moving in. You guys can shoot if you want. That would be a good policy, actually. Hello. How can you miss from that close and only get 2 kills? Okay, there you go. Yeah. Pretty much massacred. Who's the last man standing? Some Native American auxiliaries. Definitely not bad units overall, but they're more skirmish type units than anything. Did I capture Georgia? Sorry, South Carolina. Yes, I did. Well, guys, I would like if you enjoyed this video and feel free to talk about history. Maybe a little bit about the commander in the South, Green. 94 men lost, killed pretty much everybody. Oh, no, they're gonna go right in here. I got news for you. I can take you out. You know, I got the Native American musketeers. I can take them out with the militia and the flintlocks. It's not gonna be a problem. Anyway, I'll see you in the next part to fight the Spanish.